Hey Capricorn, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekend reading from March 7th through the 9th, 2025. This is for Capricorn. Last shuffle for Capricorn. Capricorn, you got a lot going on here. People around you do not know how to take you. When you have back and forth, status quo, and healing light, there's something that you have healed in a community level, on a community level. Like this could be like your household, your family, your neighborhood, your community. Your environment in some way, form, or fashion. You've healed it. You have become a force to be reckoned with if you weren't before. And there's something about you being initiated. On a very mundane level, this would be like being inducted into a club, right? On a larger scale, for some of you, this would be like a little like a secret society, a sorority, or something here. You're being inducted into it, and it's mostly because you are a force to be reckoned with. If you are wanting to be in a very successful romantic connection, then there's something about you needing to be open and receptive to love, right? And be very mindful in the moment. Only focus on now. Do not focus on the past. Don't bring up the past at all. Focus on now. Be open to love. Do not rush. Don't try to control it. They're showing that there's a lot of force going on in your life, right? But I feel as though people may be sensing or worried that you are using your force in the opposite direction. You may have done that before, because I'm seeing people being like back and forth about whether or not to take you in or listen to you or something here. You have changed so much, it's not even funny. I'm seeing that you are no longer interested in, or being like, you're not even able to be in lower vibrational relationships at all, jobs, or any kind of activities. I'm seeing someone who's saying, I'm no longer that person. And you know now that you're worthy of anything. You are worthy, and you can aim for what you want, and you do believe in yourself. I'm seeing someone, Eight of Swords, Five of Wands, King of Cups, and Strength. I'm seeing you freeing yourself from negative thinking, and it has been a journey for you to be able to do this, to free yourself of this thought process of like, you've got to be forceful because you're not going to get it. You're not worthy of aiming for what you want and believing in yourself. And in that way, that means I have to take it. That means I have to go for it with all I've got. I've got to come in with Mars energy. And you may have been that way, and you have freed yourself from being that way now. I'm seeing courage with the Seven of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. Having courage and being something different than you were, and it may feel like an imposter syndrome, like I'm being like someone else, because I usually don't come in with the King of Cups energy. I usually don't come in leading with love or letting it in. The King of Cups, with all of this energy combined, this would be a person who blows up. If they're any kind of any disappointment, any kind of problem, anything that shows signs of like it's not going to work, something's not going to work, you blow up, or you may have been that way. So there's a lot of they're showing your energy as being brave and saying, I'm just gonna wing it, shoot, I'll figure it out. But they want you to be very generous with your energy. Okay, especially like I said, if you are trying to attract a romantic relationship, or you are in one and you want it to intensify, you would need to be very generous with this loving energy. Um, Knowing that you are ascended, it's they're showing that you are so, man, you got this angel number 0000, 4 zeros. You got limitless potential. Okay, that what you're showing, what you're sharing of your higher vibrational energies, is that you know that anything can be accomplished. If you can dream it, if you can build it, they will come and it will happen. It's like if you see the next person having it, you could have it. This is this energy of realizing that the grass ain't greener on the other side. It's green where you water it. And so if you are showing that energy, you will see your love life transform. Okay? you will see it transform. You're going to see someone returning the energy with a very responsible. They're observant. Whoever's around you is observant and very loyal. And so I'm seeing that energy for you here. You have happy success with Knight of Swords and Death. So this is an awareness here. And the awareness is that your worries, your troubles, your worries are over. You don't have to worry so much anymore. I think you've overcome speaking against your situation, speaking against your relationship, speaking against your circumstances, your neighborhood, your area, your home, everything. You may have successfully transmuted this energy into one of expansion. Yes, this may not be so great, but it can get better, and I can find a way creatively to make it happen. There's something about you realizing or expanding. You have dark thoughts here with the Three of Cups and the Queen of Swords. There's something about you ignoring your dark thoughts, ignoring thoughts that do not serve you anymore. I see someone who's been initiated, man. If this is not a regular, like a, okay, good, being in, asked to join a secret club or a private coalition or some kind of board or sorority, this would be spiritually. Spiritually, it's like you are no longer attracted to low vibrational energy. I'm seeing someone ignoring these thoughts and feelings and fears of abandonment. Someone who is no longer focused on that energy. They're focused on that what they're worthy of, knowing that your worth, knowing that anything could happen, getting away from situations that are toxic or lower vibrational. And by lower vibrational, this would say that the relationships that you may have been in at some points, it was shallow, superficial, right? You had to earn the person's care and love. You had to earn loyalty from a person. They wouldn't just that wasn't part of the deal. You had to prove that you were worthy of it. And so those were lower vibrational, and this was like repetitive proving. Like you didn't just go to work. It was like you went to work, you had to do extra things or else it wasn't important, that you weren't valued. That could have been an issue. You could have had those experiences or seen that as a child, but I'm seeing these being or lower vibrational jobs where everyone is like negative on the job. Everybody is like impatient, right? They're always saying things out of turn, maybe harsh, not kind conversations at all, but bullies and such. And they weren't very generous with their spirit. They're very stingy with kindness and love. I'm seeing that energy being around you, that you say, I no longer want to be a part of that. I no longer want to participate. I no longer want to be that way. Not to say that you were, but if you were, I don't see you being that way. And I see you healed, fully healed. I'm seeing someone who needs to incorporate your flower. You need to choose flowers that you are drawn to, and connect with your sign or personal energy. Okay, so this would be a mixture of flowers that you resonate with. Like you say that I don't know what it is, but I just love roses, right? I can't think, what is a Capricorn flower. I wonder if I feel like it's pansies. It's not carnations. Pansies. They survive the winter. Money trees are important, but I wouldn't. Carnation for sure. I do recall that. Excuse me. I'm sorry about my throat. But you want to do pansies, okay? And you would want to take those flowers, pansies, along with other ones, right? And that could be anything that you're drawn to. And you make potpourri with this, right? So you could take these flowers and you could put them in the oven, dry them, right? So that they could be actual, in a bowl, potpourri. But you could also just take the actual flower, just take the petals off and put them in a bowl, right? There's symbolic meanings and powers of each flower. You want to look into that as well. But I would dry them, to be honest with you, and put them in a bowl. And you could put them in the oven at, like at the lowest temperature, 200, and watch them for a little bit. Just wait until they dry out. Put them in the bowl. Yeah, that seems to be what they got. A year of the ox may be important. This may be a year of great transformation for you. A year where you felt like you could finally be free of all the stuff that we discussed. And that would be 2021, 2009, 1997, 85, 73, 61, 49, 37, or 25. The person that you're connected to could be born in that year. You could be born in those years. But this has taught you a valuable lesson. Whatever this is speaking about how now you may know more than ever how you need to be very observant and responsible about everything that you do, everything you say, and to remain loyal to those you love or what you love. You may have learned that lesson as well. So you could be dealing with the Leo, Scorpio. Those are the main signs. We also have Cancer or Pisces, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. So you could be an Aquarius, Pisces cusp, dealing with, or a Capricorn, Aquarius cusp. You could be, or dealing with an Aquarius, Pisces cusp. We also have Cancer, Leo cusp, or Gemini, Cancer, or Libra, Scorpio cusp. You could be dealing with also. If you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.